What would happen if you quit social media for 7 days? No Instagram, no TikTok, no endless scrolling. Sounds easy? Then why do most people reach for their phone within minutes of waking up? So I tried it. 7 days, no social media. And what happened next, I honestly wasn't ready for. Before this, social media wasn't just something I used. It was controlling my entire day. I'd wake up in the morning and before my feet even touched the floor, I'd grab my phone, open Instagram, watch a few reels, then somehow 30 minutes gone. Then during breakfast, instead of actually eating, I'm scrolling. Short videos, one after another, endless. And the crazy part, I don't even remember what I watched. Afternoon comes, I tell myself, just a quick break. That quick break turns into YouTube shorts, TikTok clips, random viral videos, and suddenly an hour disappears. Even at night when I'm tired, when I know I should sleep, and still scrolling. Just one more video, just one more scroll, and it never ends. It wasn't even fun anymore. It wasn't intentional, it was automatic. Like my brain was trained to reach for my phone every time there was a second of silence. Standing in line, scroll. Feeling bored? Scroll. I wasn't choosing it anymore. I was reacting. And that's when it hit me. This isn't entertainment. This is addiction. That's when I realized something honestly a little scary. I wasn't using social media anymore. It was using me. Think about this. Every time I picked up my phone, I told myself I'm just checking something real quick. But it was never quick. I'd open Instagram, then a reel plays, then another, then another. And before I even realize what's happening, I'm 20 videos deep, watching things I didn't even search for. And it wasn't just happening at home. I'd be at a coffee shop, waiting for my order, instead of just standing there, looking around. I'd instantly reach for my phone, scroll. At the gym, between sets. Instead of focusing on my workout, I'm watching short clips. Even when I'm with people, friends, family, there are moments where conversation slows down for just a few seconds. And what do? I grab my phone. Like silence became uncomfortable. And the worst part, I started noticing what it was costing me. My attention was completely broken. I couldn't focus on one thing for more than a few minutes without feeling the urge to check my phone. My time was disappearing in pieces. 10 minutes here, 20 minutes there. By the end of the day, hours were gone. And I couldn't even tell you where they went. And my focus, my ability to sit down and actually think, to work deeply, to be present, it was fading. I wasn't bored anymore. I was overstimulated. Pause, realization hit. That's when it clicked. This wasn't just entertainment. This wasn't just killing time. This was control. Something was training my brain to constantly seek the next hit, the next video, the next scroll, the next distraction. And without realizing it, I gave it my attention, my time, my focus. All of it gone. So I made a decision. Not later, not starting Monday, not when I feel ready, right now. Because I realized something. If I didn't take control, nothing was going to change. So I set a rule for myself. For the next 7 days, no Instagram, no TikTok, no YouTube scrolling, no checking feeds, at all. Not even just for a minute, because I knew how that goes. 1 minute turns into 10. 10 minutes turns into an hour. And suddenly, I'm back in the same loop again. So this time, I wasn't leaving any room for excuses. No opening apps out of habit. No checking notifications out of curiosity. No, just one scroll before bed. If I was going to do this, I had to do it fully. But I didn't go extreme. I kept it simple. Only essentials. Calls, messages, things that actually mattered. Everything else? Gone. No distractions. No noise. No constant stimulation. And honestly, that idea felt uncomfortable. Because for the first time in a long time, I wasn't going to have an escape. No quick dopamine hit. No instant entertainment. No way to avoid boredom. Just me and my own mind. And that's when I knew this wasn't going to be easy. But it was necessary. Because if I could do this, even for 7 days, I might finally take back control. Day 1 was uncomfortable. Not physically, mentally. I didn't realize how automatic my habits had become until I tried to stop. Every few minutes, my hand would reach for my phone without me even thinking about it. Unlock, swipe, check notifications, lock it again. Then 2 minutes later, I'd do the exact same thing. And the weird part? There was never a reason. No important message, no emergency, no real purpose. My brain was just expecting something. A notification, a new video, a text, a quick dopamine hit. It felt like my mind was constantly waiting for stimulation. And when it didn't get it, everything suddenly felt slow. Sitting in silence felt uncomfortable. Even simple moments, like waiting for coffee, standing in line, or eating lunch alone, felt strangely difficult without my phone. I'd catch myself reaching into my pocket, only to remember, oh right, I'm not doing that anymore. And honestly, that moment felt harder than I expected, because I realized something scary. I wasn't checking my phone because I needed to. I was checking it because my brain had been trained to avoid stillness. Any tiny moment of boredom immediately turned into scrolling, and now that the scrolling was gone, I had nothing to distract myself from my own thoughts. That's when the cravings started. Not for social media itself, but for stimulation, for noise, for escape. And for the first time, I could actually feel how dependent I had become. Day one wasn't peaceful. It was a battle between my attention and years of conditioning. By the afternoon, I felt restless, bored, even slightly anxious. That's when it hit me. This isn't just a habit, it's dependency. Instead of escaping, I stayed with the boredom. No phone, no distractions, just silence. And slowly, something started to change. By day 2, the urges were still there, but weaker. And for the first time, I had time, real time. I started doing things I had been avoiding, reading, thinking, planning my goals. And it felt different. My mind felt quieter, less noise, less chaos. I wasn't jumping from one thing to another anymore. By day 4, something surprising happened. Focus came back. I could sit and work without checking my phone every few minutes. I realized something powerful. It's not that we lack discipline. We're just constantly distracted. And social media is the biggest distraction of all. By the final days, everything felt slower, but in a good way. Conversations felt deeper. Work felt easier. Life felt more real. Here's the truth. Social media isn't evil, but unlimited access is. This 7-day detox taught me, you don't need constant stimulation. Boredom is actually powerful. Focus returns when distractions are removed. But here's the problem. The moment you go back to mindless scrolling, you lose that clarity again. So here's my challenge to you. Try it. Just 7 days. No social media. See what happens to your mind. Because once you take control of your attention, you take control of your life. If you're ready, comment below, I'm done scrolling, and start.